Craig, we had Chris Thompson on the show as we do every Monday. He talked a little bit about his foot injury. He was not at practice again yesterday. It seems like it's a toe injury. Is it turf toe? What's the latest on that? I mean, we see what Devontae Adams is dealing with turf toe. He hasn't been on the field for like 3 weeks. No, it's very painful. What's the latest on Thompson's injury?
Yeah, from what I heard, it was turf toe. And just so people realize, I think people hear turf toe and they don't really know what it is. And to be honest with you, I didn't really know what it was, so I asked one of my trainer friends earlier in the week, and it's the joint capsule on your big toe. It's got a tear in it. So if we said, like, he's got a torn big toe, like, people would go, oh, that sounds really horrific and
Right.
painful. I see why you can't play.
Yeah.
As opposed to turf toe, this thing we've given it. So yeah, it's a really, really painful injury, and especially if a running back who's got to sprint and cut and all that kind of stuff, and a guy who relies on his quickness, it's pretty obvious why that would be problematic. And I would assume with him not practicing these 2 days that he's not going to be available on Sunday.
Now, you go back and you watch the film. How would you grade the offensive line a week ago? Because they did have all their starters back.
Yeah, I would say the O-line played great. And the question really, I don't know about great. They played really well. And they could have had 200 yards rushing if Adrian Peterson had a better day, which I know sounds crazy because he rushed for over 100. But that's not just me saying that Adrian could have had a much better day. I went and talked to him about it. He was so mad at himself for some of the stuff that he left out there. So just some easy, well-blocked runs that if he just takes the right cut, there's one where he bounces it twice. And if he just bounces it once and goes forward, it's 40 yards. Seeing blocked runs was really impressive. They obviously had a pretty good day in pass protection. But the question I have about that is how much of that had to do with Miami's front. Like, they have no holding penalties. We don't have to hold Miami. They stink. You just block them. When you got guys like Armstead and D Ford and Buckner and all these guys from San Francisco coming at you, they're probably going to beat you a couple times. And can you do enough to let Case get the ball out, or for your running back to have a chance, or do you then grab and hold? And in the past, they've grabbed and hold, and those are killer plays. You'd rather lose 2 on a run play or 5 on a sack than 10 on a penalty. And so the discipline that they had to not hold and the execution level they had to not hold and really contribute to a really positive day, that's what I want to see if they can repeat against a front that's better than Miami, which is going to be every other front that they play this year.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this game because I haven't thought about it until this week, Frank. I mean, until today, actually. All week, everyone's been focused on the Nats, and now I'm just starting to lock in a little bit. Got no baseball this weekend, so I'll focus. This could be another buzzsaw that no one is, I think, really talking about for sure. I mean, the Patriots are scoring 32, giving up 8. The Niners are scoring 30 and giving up 12. They're not that far off. This could be another one of those just ugly, you're getting smoked games. And sure, we have a new coach and we got a new little, plan here, and we're going to run. But give up much on the ground. They only give up 7. They don't give much in the air either, and they're pretty prolific pounding the football. This could get ugly fairly quickly.
I heard a ridiculous stat from, I think it was on Cooley's podcast, that he had looked up. And I think like the number of first downs given up was the stat. I can't remember if it was just through the air. I think it was total, though. And the 49ers defense is leading the league in first downs given up. And actually the Redskins were okay in this stat for some reason, too. But like the second place team was like 112 or something, and the 49ers are like 65. Mm-hmm. Like, it's nuts how good they are defensively. And to your point, EB, I think the people that have paid attention to this game have paid way more attention to the Niners offense because everyone's going, oh my God, Kyle Shanahan's going to try to score 100 because he hates the Redskins. Mm-hmm. And that is also true, without question. Their offense is talented. They are incredibly dynamic with the way that he schemes it up. I asked one of their defensive guys, excuse me. It's fun when you have a microphone with no cough button. I asked one of their guys on Wednesday, like, what stands out when you watch them on offense, and he just laughs and he goes, Shanahan. Mm-hmm. Like, it's such a distinctive Kyle offense that does a dozen different things in the run game. You have to prepare for everything, and that's all true. But defensively, they are stacked with talent. They've got 5 first-round picks up front. And they're all good. They're no busts. They're all maybe not playing at a first-round level, but they're all really, really good. They're talented in the back end. Richard Sherman can still play. Their linebackers are fast. They've got a disgustingly good defense that is going to be such a dynamic difference from what the Redskins played last week that I do wonder how they adjust and adapt. Like, they can practice more, they can do all these drills, but at the end of the day, it comes down to talent. And offensively, the Redskins still need some talent, especially with all the injuries they have. You know, we've been pleasantly surprised by guys like McLaurin, but they are bereft of talent on that side of the ball. And, you know, we'll see if Vernon Davis plays, which will help. But that is a talented defense that is fully capable of shutting much better offenses than the Redskins down.
Joined by Craig Hoffman, covers the Redskins for 106.7 The Fan. I know this won't happen, but how great would it be if Kyle trolled Dan Snyder, Bruce Allen, and company by saying, hey, Pops, why don't you fly in this weekend? Why don't you be on the sideline for this one? Of course, not in a coaching capacity, just to be there on the sideline to troll Redskins Nation and the front office of the Redskins. I would love it if he would do that. Now, I know he won't, but it would be great theater if he did.
I wonder if, like, Bruce would order the PR staff or whoever issues credentials to turn it down.
Right.
Probably.
Like, no, he's not allowed.
Probably.
I mean, it'd be something, that's for sure.
Aren't they doing homecoming this week? They honoring Sonny?
Yeah, they're honoring. I mean, can't remember. I would think that they're honoring Sonny. I know they're doing that one of these weekends soon. But yeah, this is the homecoming weekend. You get the cool throwback jerseys with the helmets.
Yeah, Kyle took a shot. Kyle took a shot there because he was like, I thought they do homecoming in high school.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously the quarterback situation, that's about the only intriguing thing left with this football team. If Case continues to perform the way he has, I would think that Haas is going to get out there pretty quickly. Supposedly he got all the first-team reps, on whatever day it was, Wednesday or whatever, when they gave Case a rest day. They seemed to be encouraged. I read a quote I thought it was interesting where Callahan said he's coming in earlier and he's staying later. Maybe he's kind of understanding the kind of work ethic that needs to be there if he wants to get out there and play right away. Are they pleased? Do you expect this to happen soon?
I don't know about soon, but then again, soon for like post-bye week actually isn't that far away now. Somehow we're mid-October. You know, we got 2 games in less than 7 days. Like we get done with this weekend, and all of a sudden we're 3 days from
Thursday. 3
days from Minnesota on Thursday, and that's the first game that I've kind of got circled. Is I wonder, not for Minnesota, but for after that for Buffalo. Now I think that they probably wait till after Buffalo. I don't think that they would give him his first start on the road against a really good defense. That doesn't seem to be ideal. I would think that and plus also like, hey, come see the kid, after the bye week, you get some ticket sales, you announce it after that game, maybe even, and try to maximize your ticket sales window, for a home game. But I think we're not that far away. And I do wonder how much Case's play has to do with this. If all Dwayne's got to do is be better than Case, it ain't that hard right now, with all due respect to Case. I know he's grinding. Case is a pro. They have been blown away by his work ethic. Like, when you talk about, hey, is Dwayne coming in early, this, that, the other thing, you get, yeah, but he's, over the course of time, it's been, yeah, but he's still trying to kind of figure out what to do with that time. It's figuring out how to become a pro, and everyone always goes, but he's got great examples in Case and Colt, frankly. And obviously Alex, he can ask anything because Alex was that guy too. These guys know how to work.